Hey planners, it's Tay of Shantae Plans, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And welcome to the Secret Santa Planner collab. In this video, I'll be memory planning the week of November 29th to December 5th, and I am joined in this amazing collab by Lauren, Rachel, Kiara, and Nicole. All of their videos will be linked in the description box. If you have not checked out their plan with me, I highly recommend. And if you are coming to my channel from one of their channels, hi, hope you enjoy this video. I am so excited for this collab. So there are some awesome questions, and then I'll also be going through the spread and talking about it a bit. But before we jump into all of this, we have to talk about the fact that I have a henna tattoo on my hand, and it is so cute. I got it actually at my little cousin's birthday party, which we'll get to this weekend. But I had to stop and take a moment because I love this henna tattoo, and it is the closest thing in the world that I will ever get to a tattoo because I like the look of tattoos, but I have zero tolerance for pain. And so it would literally kill me to get a tattoo. I couldn't do that to the tattoo artist because, they're just living their best life, doing their job, and all of a sudden they're a murderer because I wanted a butterfly on my ankle. That feels selfish. So I'm just going to enjoy my little fake henna tattoo and go on with life. Anywho, and we will also see as I'm doing this spread, because it's very bold and deep right now. When we get to the second half of my spread, you'll notice it's a lot lighter, which tells you how many days went in between me starting the spread and me actually finishing it. It was about 6 days. So let's get into this. I started putting down my base. I'm doing my date cover deco. Oh, and we have some really awesome questions that Lauren came up with. And the first one is possibly the most important one. Who is your Secret Santa? So the name I pulled for my Secret Santa was actually Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. And this was interesting because and it's funny because I think a lot of times Lauren and Rachel's styles are typically considered very, very similar, and they are. We definitely have some things in common in our planning styles. However, there are definitely some distinct differences, and it comes down to like little details, which I was really focused on when I was planning this spread. I was scrolling through her Instagram feed. Low-key, Lauren, please post more recent pictures on your Instagram. This girl keeps up with her YouTube, but her Instagram is a little bit more behind. Not pointing any fingers, just all of the ones that I'm pointing at Mosh. Love you. And then also watching her YouTube videos while I was planning this. And it was really funny because I watch her videos all the time, but this time I was watching with the specific intent of like paying attention to the little things that we do differently in our spreads, because we do a lot of things that are similar. And so like with my date cover deck, I was really focused on making that sort of like individually decorating each one. And really focusing on pulling in like individual dividers and trims, layering the florals with like foiled accents and things like that. And I gotta tell you, I don't think I did it quite as well as she does. Just trying to focus in on kind of her technique on those, but I really enjoyed it. Moving into the sidebar, I drew a lot of inspiration from, and I don't remember which spread. I was watching so many of her Plan With Me videos, but I decided to pull in the brush stroke, added in a little bit of the deco, the florals, and then of course a script from Paper Trail Plans. When I got to the quote box, one of the things I had seen her do, and I feel like she utilizes these a lot more than I do, these dot dividers from Bloom Paper Studio. And then I had seen her do that and then also layer a floral on top of it. And so I wanted to pull in that technique. I had her freebie from Sadie Stickers, which is where that trim that I placed underneath that full box came from. This was another technique. I cut the scallop off of one of the scallop boxes, layered it under this floral, added in that dot divider from Bloom Paper Studio, and that's definitely something I've seen her do in her sidebar, where she'll create a fun little floral embellishment divider. Put down 2 habit trackers, which typically she only puts down 1, and she doesn't really use her sidebar functionally, and which is also something I don't do as much anymore. And so this was fun. I wanted to play around with decorating the sidebar and using the deco from the kit. I tend to use a lot of fashion dolls from Red Lyrics in my sidebar in this section, but because I was planning in her style, I decided to create more of a decorative scene, and I utilized the fireplace and the little fashion doll that came in the kit, some of the florals, this garland from Sadie Stickers, and then the bow washi from the kit itself, or not bow washi, excuse me, bow divider. And then pulled in another one of her trims from the Sadie Stickers freebie. And here I'm just placing down my scripts in my habit trackers. Getting into the day by day, this is so funny to me because one of the things that Lauren does a lot, she really loves these like floral embellished little boxes that don't span the full width of a column, and I like them, but I feel like I definitely don't use them as much in my spreads as she does, and I was really intent on pulling those in a lot. Okay, so let me get into the questions because I'm missing them talking about the spread. Here we go. When did I start watching her YouTube videos? I believe it was 2018, and it was actually a really pivotal time in my planning development of my personal planning style. Prior to that, I think I'd found Plan With Me's through Planning Peep. Her name is Sherry, and she's a phenomenal planner. But I'd found Lauren around the time that foil was starting to trend in the planner community, and what really attracted me to her planning style was it was this very dainty, very feminine style. She didn't use as many character stickers, even though back then she would use Fox and Pip character stickers every now and again, but she was more icon focused rather than character sticker focused, and so it was very much a different style and approach to planning than I had been used to seeing from what I'd seen prior to her. And it had a big impact on me really feeling like, oh, there's another way to do this and another way to approach this. Because prior to that, I think most people were really into using a lot of little character stickers and not so much icons. And so that was a big shift for me, shifting to really focusing on icons and shifting to incorporating foil into my spreads. Both of those happened around the time that I found Lauren's YouTube channel, and she was definitely a big influence on me in that way. She also influenced the way that I write in my planner, and that is something I don't know that I necessarily talk that much about, but I know I've told her because I think she was the first person I'd seen mix just like standard text and script or font and script. I literally have no idea how to properly describe this, but the combination of how I have some words that are just like standard written and then some that are more fancy cursive, and I combine the two. That was something I'd seen her do, and I was like, oh, cute, I'm gonna do that. And so she's definitely someone who has been inspiring a lot of my planning style for years now, and I have loved watching her YouTube videos. Next question is, what's something they do in their planner spreads that you love? So many things. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about floral placement because, and it's so funny because I feel like this was such a thing I was studying so hard. God, you'd have thought I was taking an exam studying her Plan With Me's, because her floral, while we both really love using florals in our spreads, her floral placement is very different than mine. What you'll see oftentimes when I'm layering florals on boxes, typically for me, I actually would probably tuck the floral behind the box. Lauren will put her floral on top of the box and then place a divider on top of it so that you don't see the line where the floral meets the box. And that was something that I was noticing when I was watching her Plan With Me's, and I didn't realize prior to this collab that it was just that little detail of like how we would place and how we would layer our florals that was so different. Because again, we both do a lot of layering with florals, but it was just really paying attention to the details. So I was like, seriously, she puts it on top? I hadn't noticed it in that detail before. But there's a lot of great things that she does that I really love about her spreads. I don't know. And then from floral placement to decorating to adding in floral to I love everything she does with her spreads. Was there something you tried to duplicate from her spread style that looks great when they do it, but I struggle with it? Oh my God. The date cover deco, my God, I don't think I executed that well at all. And I think also because I know if I were doing it just in my style, I would have done the date covers completely different for this spread. Completely different. I probably, because also I've been really getting into doing more of a free form, I probably would not have used the date covers that came with the kit at all if I were just decorating this in my own style. I would have really enjoyed playing around and doing something totally different for the date covers for this spread. But I love the way she does her date covers and the way she executes them. They're gorgeous. Are you doing any, next question, are you doing any Secret Santas with friends, family, coworkers, etc. this year? I'm actually not. And we typically do Secret Santa at my job, and we decided to forego it this year. And I'm okay with that. I am. But it is something that I do typically enjoy. I have been known to be a little bit, what is the word? Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. We have to pause before I go back into my Secret Santa story about how I am at work. Because what's happening here on Thursday is something that is so very Lauren and so different from anything I've ever done. I just double headered at the top of Thursday. And that is so Lauren and so not Tay. She does that a lot where she will put down a sort of standard layer of headers right underneath her date covers, and then she always puts a header on top of her full boxes. So when she gets to and typically it happens on Thursday, she does that a lot where she'll put Thursday at the top of her column, the full box at the top of her column on Thursday, and if there's already a header there, she'll put another header there on top of her full box still. If it were me, I would utilize the header that was already there. I would not have added in a second header. It's just, I love that about her style. And I think it's so unique and very her and very signature to her because it's just very different from me. Also, just put a flower on that little, inside that little laptop, floralizing it and making it a part of this kit. Floralizing is not a word, but we're rolling with it. And that is something that's very Lauren, in addition to putting these little floral scenes at the bottom of a column and layering the foiled florals behind the colorful florals. Definitely something that she and I have both done. That was probably the most easy thing for me to pull into this spread from her style, because that's something that I've been doing for a while as well, layering florals that way and layering floral trims, whether it be the top or bottom of a box or top or bottom of a column. That was very, very easy and very much an overlap in our planning style. But the header, I was super proud of myself for that one because I was like, that is very Lauren. Okay. Oh, I was talking about being Secret Santa Nazi in my job. Here's the thing, because I am one of those people who, with our job, we always fill out the little form, the little Secret Santa form, and I am one of those people who's like, hey, be specific, and I am very specific on my form. Doesn't make you picky. It doesn't mean you're demanding and you just want a bunch of stuff. No, it means you're giving people clarity. Please don't say, oh, just anything. That's not helpful. I can't shop for just anything. Tell me what you like. Pick a favorite color. Do you like candles? Would you like some hand soap or something from Bath and Body Works? Be specific, people. Be specific. It's a pet peeve of mine when it comes to the whole Secret Santa thing, because I swear to you, like all my friends, my coworkers at work, they would be like, oh, just anything. And I'd be like, no, because I can't shop for just anything. They don't sell that at the store. Put what you actually want. Anywho, yeah, I can be a little intense. I'm just saying, but it's cool. It's cool. Okay, back to the questions. What's something you did for Christmas or a tradition that you miss? Oh God, that I miss? I should have read the questions prior to starting this, so I would have been prepared. Oh, no, never mind. Got it. Going to look at Christmas lights with my grandma. My grandma passed from COVID last May, and just growing up as a kid, that was one of those things that my grandma really loved doing with us. She would, pile me and my cousins into the car and drive us around looking at Christmas lights when we were kids. And I really love Christmas lights. And that was something that was always a really fun, special tradition and memory from my childhood. And it is definitely something that I miss. Oh, okay. Thanks for that question, Lauren. I'm all emotional. Next question. Is there anything new you're doing for the holidays, Christmas this year? Yes, there is. I have never, as an adult, gotten my own Christmas tree. I am mostly because of the laziness of not wanting to clean up after it. My husband and I have never hosted Christmas. We would either go to my parents or his parents. So there was really no reason, and we don't have kids. So there was no reason to get a tree. And so I just enjoy the tree at my parents' house or his parents' house. But this year, we decided we wanted a Christmas tree, and so we are getting a Christmas tree for the first time in our adult married life, and that is exciting. What's a gift you're excited to give this year? My husband and I are total Marvel nerds. I am getting him the Thanos glove. It's like a Lego Thanos glove. And I know he is going to love this thing so much. It is going to appeal to the super nerd inside of him so deeply, and he is going to love it. So I'm very excited to give him that gift this year. That's a great question. And I'm trying to think, and then also of my, for me, the most fun thing about Christmas is watching my nieces and nephews open up their gifts, and just, I think, Christmas and childhood, there's something just really fun and special about that, and just seeing the joy on their faces, that always makes me so excited every single year. It's what I look forward to with Christmas. I think as an adult, I like Christmas as an adult, but it's for me, I feel like it's like the joy of seeing kids really experience and love Christmas that just makes me happy. Okay, that's it for the awesome questions that Lauren came up with. Let's wrap up this spread. We are on Sunday, and low key. Okay, so I do memory planning, and what I do is I write down things in another planner that happened throughout the week, and it makes it really easy because then when I sit down to plan with my stickers and everything like that, I've got all my plans written out. It's really easy to copy them over from that planner to this planner. And you would think this is a system I have been using for a while. You'd think I'd be good at it. Nope. All of the plans that I'm writing on Sunday happened on Saturday, and everything that's on Saturday happened on Sunday. Here's what happened. I didn't realize I was looking at Sunday when because I should say my other planner is a daily planner. And so that planner, every page is an individual page. And I didn't realize I was looking at the Sunday page instead of my Saturday page when I was putting all my plans down for Saturday. And so I got to Sunday and I was like, wait, that feels what happened. And I looked and I realized, oh my God, you did it for the wrong day. And so you put all of your Sunday plans on Saturday. And so I was just like, forget it. Let's just put everything that happened on Saturday on Sunday and just go from there. So yeah, flip those 2 days in your memory, or as you're visually looking at this. And that's how it happened. But it's all good. It was a really great weekend. I had a lot of fun. December is such a festive time because in addition to all of the holiday traditions and things like that, there are a lot of birthdays and different family events happening in the month of December. So it's always a busy time for me. Did some things cleaning up around the house. Oh my gosh, I did the signature paint your nails at the top of Sunday. I marked paint your nails, which is how Lauren always writes that. I was super studying her planning style, y'all. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had... it's just the details. That was the thing that was so much fun about doing this particular collab, was really paying attention to the details and really getting a chance to sort of play around with her style. It's not something that I think I do sort of naturally very well. I think there are sometimes people who are really good at pulling in techniques from other people's style, and I feel like that's something that I kind of struggle with sometimes, but I had so much fun doing this. Thank you so much for including me in this amazing collab, Lauren. If you all have not seen the other videos, definitely go check them out. Also, there is a giveaway in the description box. All of the rules for the giveaway, you'll find them there. And I'm so excited and want to say thank you so much to Crafts by Thaowie for sponsoring the giveaway. So I'll be giving away a $25 shop credit to Crafts by Thaowie, and you can find the rules for how to enter and win that in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope you all have fantastic, happy holidays. I'll see you next video. Bye.